Okay, guys, there are so many people that will enter Nigeria and they will express their culture shock, either as Kenyans in Nigeria, or people from other African countries in Nigeria, or people from Western world, and when they enter Nigeria, they will express their culture shock. So today, someone, an American, okay, is talking about his shock in Nigeria and the difference that tends to be obvious, like glaring to him. This guy actually is an American who came to Nigeria, and I feel from his content he later got married to a Nigerian. Okay, so he talked about the differences from his own point of view, that is the differences between America and Nigeria. When he talks about this, I felt that these are areas that people don't really talk about. You know, everybody's talking about, oh, pepper, Nigeria is spicy food, this and that, you know, cultural differences. However, there are areas he talked about that are glaring. So brothers and sisters, watch this.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the...
Okay, the first cultural shock as an American going to Nigeria is I realized there's no such thing as credit over there. Like in America, you know, everybody has nice cars, they have nice things, because you can like buy it now and pay for it later with good credit. In Nigeria, there's no such thing like that. Like if you see a nice car or a nice house, that means it's paid off fully. Like all the cars you see in the streets in Lagos have been paid in full. There's no such thing as a lease, nothing like that. So yeah.
That is why in Nigeria we don't do pretend rich here. What you own is what you own. What you have is yours. Okay, it is not like a mirage whereby you see people, they will flaunt certain things. However, in real terms or in the real definition of owning, they do not own them. Okay, if you have a property here, it is your property. It is not the one that you own and you are paying for them. In Nigeria, you buy a house, you buy a house. You buy a land, you buy a land. You build your house. Okay, that is how we operate in Nigeria. And that is why when you see us hustling, we are hustling to have. Whatever you see us have is what we own. In so many countries, especially in the Western world, it is not the same. You will see people owning houses, cars. My dear, they are not theirs. And that is what I call a mirage. And sometimes these are the things that our people see down here and they want to be tempted to go over there. You know, they feel that those people, they have it all. No. Most of those things belong to government or to a real estate company or to a particular organization, okay, or a parastatal or ministry. Here in Nigeria, what you have is yours. Except those that maybe want to take a loan to buy a car. But it's just about 10% of Nigerians. Majority of the people do not want to have issues with bank. So they rather save up their money and get what they want. Okay? And that is how it works here.
The second cultural difference I noticed going to Nigeria is they lease their apartments and housing for the entire year. In America, we pay month by month, you know, for our living, like our apartments and houses. But over there in Nigeria, they pay for the entire year. It's actually pretty cheap too. Like what I pay for 1 month in my apartment here in America will pay for an entire year lease over there in Nigeria. And they'll get you something nice too. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes. Housing in Nigeria, we pay yearly. Okay, we do not pay monthly in Nigeria, except maybe face me, I slap you. I mean, like general compound where people share bathrooms or toilets, you know, because of basbos, you know, some tenants with their wahala. So it's better to collect that money every month. Okay, so you know that if you did not pay me in 6 months, you either move out of my house or something like that. But for flats in big cities and the rest of them, we actually collect rent yearly. Another thing again is, according to him, he said it's a lot cheaper. Yes, I agree with you if you are coming from the angle of dollars. Yes, especially now that dollar to naira is, you know what I'm talking about. So yes, it's cheaper as an American coming to Nigeria. All right, but not as a Nigerian. Now we have different economy, the way we run things. Okay, here in Nigeria is different from that of America. In America, you pay your house rent monthly, and it may be the same thing that we pay yearly here. Yes, because you make that money in America. However, you will still pay the whole money back to America. Okay, so imagine earning $5,000 a month. Of course, if your rent is $1,000 a month, $1,500, $2,000 a month, even $10,000 a month, you can afford it based on what you earn in a month in America. And remember also, there are other bills you're going to pay in America, and those bills are coming in thousands or in hundreds of dollars, which you can never ever pay in Nigeria for any reason. Okay, we do not pay things high like that, like you pay in America. So yes, for those of us in Nigeria that earn in Naira, the rent is okay, and even recently skyrocketing. So yes, I agree with you. So it depends on you, for you as an American coming into Nigeria. But for us in Nigeria here, the rent is very okay, or even high, except those people that earn in dollars. Did you understand? So yes, and things are pretty affordable in Nigeria because of our economy. Things are cheaper in the market. So other things, other services you're going to get will also be cheaper. Alright guys, let us proceed to the next thing that he talked about.
Another thing that shocked me about Nigeria is the cost of services over there. Like when I went and got my hair cut, or I took my baby to the spa, I was just surprised by how cheap it was. It might be because I'm transferring my American dollars into Naira, so I get a bigger bang for my buck. But compared to over here, I spend a lot more money getting the same services in America than I get in Nigeria. So, yeah.
Okay, guys, yes, the cost of living in Nigeria is pretty much affordable. Like I talked in one of my videos, I said Nigeria is mostly a producing nation, and we have a high purchasing power, so things are going to be very, very affordable here. Also, concerning the services you got in Nigeria, a lot of people can also give you those services. So yes, it needs to be affordable. That is why when people lament in Nigeria, it is because services are affordable. So things should also be affordable in Nigeria, unlike in America, okay, where things are being taken back from you back to the American system. Anything you earn in Nigeria, they belong to you. We don't really pay tax much the way you pay in America. In America, what you earn in a day may be what we earn in a month. But we can still save up in Nigeria than you in America, because the American system milks those money away from you back to the American system.
Okay, the last thing that shocked me about Nigeria is the standard of living. Okay, in Lagos, you got two parts. You got Lagos mainland and Lagos island. So I'm going to talk about the island. And the first time I went to the island, I was just shocked by all the nice buildings I seen. Like, look at these nice buildings, the exotic cars, you know what I'm saying, the fancy restaurants. Of course, we got it here in America, but they don't really show Nigeria in that light. So when I actually get there and I see the island, I'm like, wow, this is nice. Like, this is like the New York City of Africa. Like, I can compare it to that. And as I said, all the cars are paid for because there's no such thing as credit, but there's some nice things in Lagos that a lot of people don't know about. It's got a nice luxurious part to it. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, it's bougie. I love it. I can't wait to go back, matter of fact. But yeah, the standard of living in Nigeria will shock you. Go to the nice parts, you'll see.
Also, the standard of living, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, housing in Nigeria is very, very good. We have beautiful things in Nigeria. Nigeria is very beautiful. You see, America shows Nigeria in a negative limelight. Did you hear what he said? But it's not like that. Nigeria is a beautiful nation. We have the good, we have the bad, we have the ugly. When you visit Nigeria, you see what I'm talking about. A lot of people get wowed when they enter Nigeria. And I will still tell you, you need to visit Nigeria to know for yourself. In all, people express their shocks. What's your shock about Nigeria? You will be wowed when you visit my nation. This country is beautiful. God bless Nigeria.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the rhythm collide. I'm the king of this groove with the catchy hook. Got the ladies moving and the fellas shook. Then this endless summer when worries turn to glow. Just down the boulevard with the top down low. Music blasting loud, feeling the flow. Neon lights flicker in the night's embrace. Lost in the moment, in this rhythmic chase. Catching glances from strangers as I pass them by. In the city of dreams, the stars light up the sky.